Hello, Michael Talbot-Kelly here. Yes, we're aiming to stand up like this, all heart, in our fullness, in our purpose, knowing our contribution to humanity and why we are built the way we are and why we matter. Like we understand the purpose, our understanding of how we're linked, and then, but also we also get that it's significant. If you don't contribute to the ocean, the one drop that you are, that ocean is the lesser place. So this is our formula, how we get across the bridge from misery and upset. We've already talked about downloading the purpose formula. If you haven't got it, let me know, and I will send it out to you. If you can't find it, we might be having some challenges with our technology. Doesn't matter, don't let that get in the way. You can go back to the earlier videos where I ask you kind of in a rapid up fire questions to answer this from the heart, because we know the heart is where we're connected. Up here we're an individual, in our body we're an individual, but in our heart we're so connected, right? So we're examining the formula. This is our work slope in that very top corner of the screen there. We've done relationship slope of Freedom Mountain. We've done the self slope of Freedom Mountain. The third slope is how we get from work to service. And we've said that our true nature, TN, our true nature is our stillness, what some people call God or Allah or Buddha if you believe in the sky stuff up there. If you're more in a ground-oriented person, then you might call that presence or nature or the now. If you're like me, it's all of the above. It doesn't matter. When we dial into our true nature, we can't help but feel stillness. Here's some of the things that you'll notice. You'll feel that still, that quiet, but you'll also feel that fullness, and fullness of just deep rest. Do you remember the meditation we did of just resting into natural great peace? This exhausted mind, beaten helplessly by karma and neurotic thoughts, like the relentless fury of the pounding waves in the infinite ocean of samsara. Do you remember we did that meditation? You're just resting into what's already here. It doesn't matter your tradition, what you call true nature, it doesn't matter your ideas, your beliefs or anything. It's just now resting into what's already here. And that natural great peace that's here, like think glass of muddy water, just settling. And that's all I'm asking of you guys to do. Honest to God, you can do it on your knees, you can do it in the trees, you can stand up and scream it at the top of the mountains, but just put yourself and your attention onto a bit more of this stillness, the quiet, the fullness, the suchness of that deep, natural great peace. Why? Because then we get into our essential qualities. Yeah, and essential qualities of joy, compassion, they come compassion, learning how to spell as we go here, warmth. I'm just giving you examples of the qualities or even examples of what these are. Essential qualities just come bubbling out as we rest into that, as we just allow ourselves to be that pebble into the pond. Now all the glass is settled, and now we just drop a pebble into that, and those ripples come out. And the first ripple after we, the pebble, have accessed our stillness, the quiet, the suchness of that, the loving unafraid of that. We can go on, lots of qualities of that, and lots of different intensities of that, and lots of different images and expressions of that. But we're going across the bridge, so if you get access to your stillness, you can't help but start for these essential qualities of already who you are. You already is this. You can't help but have some empathy come bubbling up, or a little grin on the side of your face. All of a sudden you're feeling like happiness now without having to make the $1 million and be married in the picket fence and the white dress and all the rest of it, or to have the fancy car. No. You're starting to feel this now, right? So our essential qualities are all those qualities that you can't even help yourself having. I was born with a big grin on my face. My mom said I was 3 weeks late, but I came out with a big smile. I've had joy in my nature, despite all the challenges, the traumas, the upsides, the downsides, the shadow sides, the side sides, the personality resistances. Yeah, my own fears, my own anxieties. When I sit quietly, it just, my natural joy just bubbles up. And joy, as you remember, is probably the smallest and most important word in the English dictionary. If none of these start to bubble up, you're going to feel very naturally better than when you first sat down. You're going to start to notice that, wow, there's just some basic, we could call it basic goodness that coming up. You know, there is some love, actually, that I just love of humanity. You're starting to feel your connection with all of humanity, with yourself, with even your neighbors, even weird people that are trying to run the show into the far right, you know, that we have in our world, those who shall not be named, right? But for those people also, they need compassion, they need love. They're obviously distorted, and they have a lot of distorted thinking, and their distorted thinking is not from them accessing stillness. Their distorted thinking is from them just not allowing themselves to fully embrace who they are. And it's very difficult to harm an animal or to harm anything in the world if you're really dialed in with this and the depth of it. So our essential qualities can't help but they come bubbling up. You find those when you're in those times. Do a graph of your life, the ups and downs of your life. Look at all the sparkly moments, not all the depths, all the troughs. That'll be in our PR. But if you did a simple graph of the ups and downs in your life, I'm talking about what was going on up here. If you're now 40 or 25 or 60, doesn't matter. What about those sparkly moments? Start being curious about it. What came naturally bubbling up was your exuberance, was your natural ability to just see people and honor people and storytell even. Oh, we're going across to the natural gift. Storytelling is a natural gift. But I'm just saying these things, if you did nothing else, even if you have just a day job, your work job, it's not your service to humanity, but even if you brought presence and love and joy, just try bringing some warmth today to that job, to that everyday job. It's all about making money, and that's fine. Just now bring some of your essential quality. You'll change everything. You'll change everything. And the next thing you know, people will want to hang out with you more. You know, people will want to start maybe even giving you a promotion or interested in you being a partner in an entrepreneurial gig or a side hustle that you want to start or something like that. This is very simple, folks. It's just a matter of just a little bit of time in the stillness. Naturally, what comes bubbling out is your essential qualities. Got it? Next time we're bumping into and deliberately stepping into our natural gifts. Can't help these things either. They're not skills, by the way. They're not just our strengths. They're not just our talents that we have. These are gifts to humanity. Can't wait to tell you about it. Bye for now.